Today's mom tip is one that I learned luckily early on with having my first. I have 4 now, and it is that you can just opt for like open naturey spaces instead of like playgrounds and like kid-centric spaces all the time, especially when I was getting used to having a couple kids. One second. It really was helpful for me to go to places like this, like just big open parks with like naturey stuff. There's trees that my girls have been building bug houses and collecting bugs and stuff this morning, and it's been a really nice outing. What I found, we still do playgrounds and stuff like that. We literally went to a playground earlier this week. But one of the books that really shaped me a lot when I was a new mom was Simplicity Parenting by Kim John Payne. And it just talks a lot about like a slow-paced childhood and stuff, and it really shaped like how I wanted my kids to grow up. And I find that spaces like this where I don't have to say no to anything, there are nearly no boundaries aside from like, if you see a snake or something, don't touch it. But they are all playing so well together. I'll open the cutie. All 4 of my girls, like they don't get in fights and stuff when they're in these environments. They've just been like collaborating and building like little fairy houses and moth houses and collecting bugs and stuff. And there's just very little drama, very little problems that can arise. There are not openings on a playground for a baby to fall out. And some outings, while they can be fun in the moment for us, they leave my kids like kind of squirrely after. And that is kind of the vibe for me. I don't do like indoor play places and stuff like that are like built for kids typically. And luckily I have the luxury of living in Orange County, California, where the weather is so beautiful. And we're so lucky to have outdoor spaces like this, even in winter when it's like 70 and sunny. But I find that a lot of the time by doing like kid-centric outings, or even something like, I don't like running like just bopping around Target and stuff like that with my kids, because sometimes even if those outings are fine, they leave us all in like a very like frazzled state. But I feel like doing outdoor stuff like this actually restores us. It feels restful for me because I get to just like sit and be in nature and stuff. I've actually been able to get some social media work done because they've been so like independently playing. And when they leave, they're tired in a good way because they've like used their bodies to like run through thick grass and stuff like that and climb hills. So they're tired in the way that they've like used their body and stuff, but they're not like overstimulated and stuff. It's just like actually restful, and we get to be in the sun, be outside, have fresh air, and they can like run as free as they want. So if you're someone that feels overwhelmed by kid-centered outings, or you feel like your kids just like don't interact with it that well, my kids do so much better after like a beach day or a park day like this, and it just feels much nicer and slower pace, and like it's good for all of us.